Hey everyone, and welcome back to a very nice new YouTube video of me. Today a very unusual setup because I'm in my kitchen. But if you're following me on social media, so on my Instagram or my TikTok, if you're not, please consider doing this. I showed you a very nice new setup I did with this one. A very nice, very cheap IKEA vase and the awesome WRGB magnetic light by Aqua Junkies, my friend. I have all the things I'm talking about linked in my description today, so you can see this. So I created a very, very nice delicate vase setup this time. And I really enjoyed this one, and I thought I might talk about the setup for you today. So let's first talk about the main thing coming into your eyes, this tree. This is a very, very, very delicate piece of hardscape I got by my friends Aquaristic World 24. And I know it's not the perfect setup for a YouTube video because you're having so much free space, but yeah, that's the case with this one. I just want to get this out there. So very, very nice piece of hardscape. As I told you, I'm going to link this for you in the description. Definitely one of the best online shops for getting your hardscape. They always have pieces of wood pictured individually so you can choose the one you want. Absolutely love it. As well as a very nice black lava rock, this one here. I just glued this onto it. Also part of the recent package I got. I'm going to show you an unboxing if you haven't already seen it on my Instagram, as well as going to present you the pieces I got on my YouTube channel very soon, so keep that in mind. And something you probably think, this cannot be a new setup. Obviously, I'm using floating plants to get the biology working of this, but the main thing you're going to watch, except the wood, is how the hell is this possible? This looks fully grown in, for me at least. And therefore, I have a very nice partner for this video and for my social media posts about this. So then other plants reached out to me, and I'm gonna show you something awesome because I've not used all the stuff I could have been using to create this. So they sent me this. So what is this? Part of the package was the very nice towel. But yeah, let's talk about how I created this fully grown in look. And they sent me something, a new product of them, that is very, very nice. So I already opened this one to show you better. These are planting mats. So in this case, it's Liliopsis brasiliensis. I've used this in the middle ground of this plant. And all around this, there's Eliocharis mini. So they have these planting pads. And I'm just gonna take this one out for the moment. And you see they're on something like a mesh. And therefore you can use those and just put them into your tank, put them into your soil, just stick them down a bit. And you're gonna have a fully grown in look from the beginning. I really love these. These are 9 by 9 centimeters, as I told you. In this case, it's, phone, please focus, nice. Liliopsis brasiliensis as a carpet. And I just really love how insanely healthy these plants are. So shout out at Dental Plants. Thanks so much for providing these for new setups. There's also another new setup I'm going to show you very soon. As always, you might probably have seen it on my Instagram or TikTok being created. And there's not only these formats. So as I told you, there's Liliopsis brasiliensis and Eliocharis. I used the Eliocharis around the sides and the back, and had the Liliopsis brasiliensis below this piece of wood and lava, because it's even better with low light. So a very nice setup for them. I'm gonna put this in a second. Always remember, these hold up very well. So if you order them or get them in a shop, just leave them inside these bags, have it with enough moisture in there, and they're gonna survive for like what feels like forever. I also get this one. So this is Liliopsis brasiliensis again, but this time it's not 9 centimeters and 9 by 9 centimeters. This time it's 3 centimeters, by 18. So it's a very nice setup to have like the Liliopsis brasiliensis carpet, or like the background, having it with Liliopsis brasiliensis. And as I said, it's freaking awesome to have something that's already looking like it's fully grown in. So a very, very nice product category of them. And also I have this one. I actually added a bit of water into this, so I'm hoping it's not gonna go out now on this video. But I'm having moss as well. So they're selling moss on these mesh plates as well. And that's freaking awesome. So you already have a fully grown in moss carpet if you want to. Also very, very nice to use. Did not use this in this setup, but I thought I might show you. So thanks a lot, and shout out to Denala Plants for this awesome plants, making setups like this possible in the first case. Because I'm gonna bring this back again. And let's watch the setup itself again. Because this is gonna make setups like this even possible. Because if you would plant this normally, you would have to stick in your hand all the way down the bottom of something like this vase. And it's a lot harder to have a setup running with this low amount of plants if you would always had to plant them in there as small pockets. So you would never be able to have that much plants in this new setup as you're gonna have with this mesh pads. And also you would never have the look of a fully grown tank. So what you already could possibly see, it's already rooting a bit. So the Eliocharis is on top of Aquascape. I'm using Fluval Stratum for this one as well, as it's always just working so great. So check out Fluval Stratum as well. As far as possible, I'm gonna have all the things I'm using linked as an Amazon link or something in the bottom of my description. As always, check out the Amazon blog I'm using to just provide you information about all the products I use the most, and order them if you want to and support me this way. But nonetheless, I'm just wanting to show you how to use them, what products I'm using. So talking about the substrate again. So I'm just using aqua soil in the bottom, nothing else, just aqua soil, and just put the mesh pads. You can cut them if you want. So you don't have to use the 9x9 squares if you don't want to. You can cut them in pieces. So I cut them in 4 pieces, one of the Eleucharis, and put them around this. And this way I created this stunning look of a fully grown in carpet with the Liliopsis brasiliensis in the darker shadow area and the Eleucharis growing in the back. Very, very nice, delicate setup for me, at least. I hope you enjoy this. As I told you, I'm calling this currently, at least, the Tree of Life setup. It's a very, very, very beautiful setup. And the last thing I forgot is talking about the light even more. So this is by Aqua Junkies. I'm gonna link you this light as well. And this is a fully customizable small magnetic light. Very, very nice. The pricing is very good. So it's a lot cheaper than other magnetic small lights. And you can set up the coloration you want. So you can set up the blues, your reds, your greens, as well as the overall lighting for this one. And this is really creating a freaking stunning look, as I would say, because the floating plants on top are multiplying, helping to get this very stable. And it's now over a week old. And I've not done any water changes or anything. So freaking awesome, good lighting, enough light for the plants on the bottom, but not too much to create too much algae. And I'm really hoping to somehow get some shrimps in there, as it's over 10 liters. It's gonna be very nice for them. And I'm gonna love seeing them crawl in and out down there. I'm probably gonna add some Bucephalandras and Anubis in here, so on the bottom of this tree, to even cover a bit of the gluing places there, but I really, really enjoy this look. And the way I'm using this is obviously, there's the top. So I have no chance to get in with my hands right here. So that's all I have. My finger's gonna match in there. So the way I'm using this is I'm gonna just bring this whole thing in front to have not shelving above it. And I glued this onto the rock to be able to just take it in and out again. So this is not covered with the floor or something. The rock is a bit holding this back and it's kind of wedged into it. So luckily it's not scratching the glass too much. So I'll be able to take it out and bring it in again. And I'm thinking this is going to be a very nice setup. So thanks so much for watching again. Please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment if you're interested in anything. Check out the links in the bottom. Check out my other social media channels. Thanks so much for all the support, everyone. And have a good one. Peace out.